Hi, my name is Anushka Maria. I'm from India and I attend Cleveland State University here in Cleveland, Ohio. And this is my final year. So I've been here for 4.5 years now. I was very involved with my high school and stuff like that, but in my heart I knew that my voice as an individual and as or have any kind of significance anywhere was very small. I felt like as a person, my voice wasn't being heard, and this was something very common, I think, among my generation, especially growing up in a country where not everybody is given the opportunity to say what they want or to be who they always wanted to be. So imagine my surprise when I came here to the United States and I had the beautiful opportunity to come here and to study. So I remember being a freshman my first year, and at that point in time I really wasn't looking for any kind of responsibility or taking action or being a leader. That really wasn't in my mind. I definitely wasn't trying to seek out any leadership activities or anything like that. All I wanted to do was have a smooth transition in this new and fascinating country. And so what happened was, in my first week of being here in the United States, I came across this info table at my freshman orientation, and I stood there and I was just seeing all their flyers, and I was like, oh, it's Christian InterVarsity. And Global InterVarsity was the name of the chapter that started at Cleveland State University, and I happened to meet my staff worker, Bok Chu. And I remember thinking at that time, like, I'm not gonna commit to anything, but this seems interesting. Let's see. And so I remember giving my name and my contact info, and honestly, that slipped my mind right after like 5 minutes. And then I remember getting a call 2 or 3 days later. It was in the evening, and Bok Chu called me again, and he was like, so we're having our annual fall apple picking event. And I was like, okay. And he's like, would you like to come? And I remember thinking, oh no, what happened? Like, did I commit to doing something that I didn't even think I was committing to? And I like to think that that's what started everything. And over the course of my first semester, I got into doing Bible studies, and initially it was attending these Bible studies and attending these meetings where you meet so many people, and I got to meet so many different internationals, not just Americans, and that was amazing. And after some time, I got Bok, who said, like, do you want to start your own Bible study? Do you want to do these Bible studies? Which I was like, no. But it definitely was an opportunity to do something, and I took it. And I remember my first time, and it wasn't, I felt that I messed up in some way, but Bok was reassuring. He said it was fine. And then from then on, it was like, organizing Bible studies, organizing these meetings, and hosting events, and I got into my leadership position as a president, and then we got to bring in so many other students, and they got more involved, and we had so many different events like the Welcome to America dinner and stuff like that. That really changed everything. It was at that point that people started to recognize what Global InterVarsity was, but more importantly, I felt like my voice was being heard. People were actually taking into account of what I was trying to say, and that marked this whole idea that yes, you could be someone, and you could possibly be a leader, and that there is a position for you somewhere. It doesn't matter where it is, you have the skills and you have the knowledge to carry out what your passion, what your goals are for any kind of organization. And that just didn't stop there with Global InterVarsity. That actually, spread throughout my other responsibilities at CSU, not just in academia, but in my extracurricular affairs. Like I was the treasurer for the CSU rowing team, and I became a student leader for my own employment at CSU. So it was exciting, to say the least. Like I feel like I've grown taller, probably a few inches maybe, because my spine wasn't bent anymore, that I could stand erect and be proud of who I was, and that I could confidently express my ideas and opinions. And that's the most important thing. I think Global Intervarsity gave me my voice, which was good. And it doesn't stop there, because I'm going to be graduating in another semester. And I realized that I am so looking forward to so many other things in life, what's to come next. So, and I'm so proud. Not only am I proud to be a Global Intervarsity and InterVarsity staff in general, I have mentors now. I have wonderful friends and cherished memories that will carry on with me even after I graduate.